Am I in the middle of something? I think I'm in the middle of something. I didn't realize I was in the middle of something. Were we in the middle of something? I don't remember, guys. Hi, welcome back. Did I not grab the PC? I don't remember which team I was, but well, we got 2 of 2 feedback from the sponsor. Need to keep a closer eye on your spending. We were over budget last week. Okay. Yeah, time. My frame rate is feeling a little unstable. Alright. I guess I missed that altogether because I jumped right into the middle of this thing. Okay. Finish day. Yeah, I totally forgot where we were at here, guys. Yeah. It's been a while since we played this. I need to turn things down because it's just a little... That music's just a little loud in my ears. Alright. Now I think we can play again. Yeah, so, yeah, we had things going on. I was not sure what to do. I probably had some machines I needed to work on, but, I missed that step somewhere along the way because I guess I had saved, not realizing that, install parts with lights colored. Okay, let's put you up here. And score is 6. This is already done. Oh my gosh, okay. My mobile phone is going crazy here. Could you get my big rig back to me today? It's kind of my fault. He came in with all these nutty ideas about tactics and strategy and stuff. Don't know how much you know about strategy. Our whole thing is being inputted. That's what makes us strong. But Picard comes in 5 seconds before the match begins, start telling me super complicated plan he's come up with and expects me to just follow along. So yeah, kind of blew up. But I've given a lot of thought and I didn't want to destroy our chances of winning the leagues. Maybe he's got a point. Maybe we do need a plan. If he really thinks a solid strategy can help us bring home the victory, then I have to trust him. He's my teammate after all. He's my friend. No, he's not. So could you get my rig back to me today? I have a lot of catching up to do. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Don't know if you heard, but I got into an argument with MG this weekend. It was pretty bad. I wanted to try actually having a plan for once, but apparently that's crazy. Whatever. I'm doing it anyway. You know, I might need to turn this music off because I think I may have some copyright stuff. Alright. Back to this. It was pretty bad. I wanted to try actually having a plan for once, but apparently that's crazy. Whatever, I'm doing it anyway. I just need time to practice. Can you get my PC back to me by tomorrow? Thanks. Oh, and don't mention this to Jules or MG, okay? They wouldn't understand. Yeah, I'm already seeing the social structure of the team breakdown here. But, you know, that's what happens, you know. So now what do we need to do with this thing? Can boot to the OS, install parts with lights, 3 colored. Okay, needs to be done today. I don't know if I have... Where's my part shelf? There it is. Let's see if I even have anything with lights. I don't. I need to order parts. How many did it say? 3 items? 3 colored, so I need 3 fans. Shop. Fans. RGB. Okay, we got 6 there, 3 there. And this one, I think I just need to power up and make sure it benchmarks correctly, right? Because this one I think is done. Because I think I overbuilt it just a little bit. Let's go in here. Same day delivery. Let's check my email. I think my email is pretty much the same thing as the text messages. Let's see here. Great work last week. We have okay. An argument. I just heard details about something about strategy. It's all over social media. It happened off stage, so officially it's a personal matter, but we'd hate to see this affect the Vandal League's performance. Do what you can to keep them together for everyone's sake. Oh, sure. Now I'm supposed to be a mediator? I'm a computer guy. Come on. In the meantime, make sure you've got at least 3 brightly lit LGB components for in both players' PCs for Saturday. At least that's the way the audience will be focused on the hardware rather than fighting. So I need to order more lights. A little spat requested them additional budget for upgrades. MG's been asking for Fortnite green lights for over a year. I think it's time we finally gave her what she wants. Make sure there are at least 3 RGB components. We can't afford a loss to lose MG now. Okay. This isn't getting done, is it? Did I miss something? Okay, so EVGA said 3 lights, at least 3 lights in both systems. So I need to go back here and spend yet another $100 for case fans. Because I didn't read the email ahead of time. Alright. Awesome. Let's go ahead and power this down. And there we go. Forgot how to get this thing to rotate. Case fan, RGB. And let's replace this one. Install with this. Okay, cable things up here. It looks like it's already cabled. Let's close this. Let's install this. Let's install this. Oh, got to go with this. I did make sure all the cables are cabled, right? Yep, cables are cabled. Open this back up. I can't remember if I had RGB software in on this thing or not. I forgot what the sponge was for. Mopping up liquids, that's right. Okay. I'm mopping up liquids, apparently. Because apparently I gotta remove the side panel because, you know, having this one panel here is not enough. Beauty panel can go back in. No cables need to be hooked up. Okay. Front panel goes on. Side panel goes on. Go ahead and install my USB. Get this closed. Install my dust filter. Fire the old girl up. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have anything here for RGB lighting, so I gotta get this installed. They've got RGB lighting. I need to have... What did they say I needed here? 6, 150, 117. So... 6, 150... Is that right? 6, 150, 17. 117. There we go. change this. Hey, that one. Six. 150. 117. There. Gotta rerun the benchmark because I cracked it open. See if they look as cool as they say they do. And they really don't. What's my calendar look like? Picard's upgrade. Yeah, upgrades here, Picard. Alright, so that one's done. Right? Yep, can run Fortnite, which it does. Colored lights, OS, yes. Ooh, look at that pretty girl. Awesome. Okay. So is that it for today? Career total likes. Alright, I guess we're done. Let's check my email. He won't be happy unless his PC has at least 16 gigs of RAM and I can get at least... Already done. Okay. So I guess you've heard the Picard and me aren't getting on too well right now. I didn't join the Vandals to spend hours working on strategies and tactics, and I've never been able to focus on that stuff. I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I lose track of where everyone is. I hate it. I've been trying to keep my mind off of it at home, playing some casual games the way I want to play them, but now my home PC has started crashing all the time, so I can't even do that. Can you help? Sure. I will definitely take care of that for you. You would think that a person who plays a lot of computers would be able to troubleshoot their... Hey, Jester, how's it going? Yes, Spock and Picard, right? You would think a person who plays a lot of games would be able to troubleshoot their own computer, but okay, whatever. I have a growing, no pun intended, HD footage archive of rare moss and ferns. Picard! Yeah, Picardness, moss and ferns. But I'm running out of hard drive space. Can you find some time to upgrade it? I can't afford more than 350. 350 for a hard drive? Sheesh, what do you want? Like an 8 terabyte drive? But hopefully that's enough. I need to save money to improve my very own sample of... Okay. Upgrade to SSD. Doesn't necessarily say how much. Marcia, CEO of Trinity Sports. I know you've probably got a lot going on right now, but I wanted to let you know we might soon have an opening for an IT support technician. I will keep an eye on potential candidates, and you're one of them. course, I can't promise anything, but we'll be paying close attention to your performance during this league. If we like what we see, we'll be in touch. All right, Marsha. All right, you calm down. Just settle down. The least most important person just entered the chat. See what I did there? All right. So I need to get at least an SSD on order. Spend less than $350. I'm not doing too bad. How you doing? Let's see. The storage. It really didn't give me a price of SSD, did it? It said spend less than $350. Really wondering how big of an SSD he's wanting me to buy. I mean, I guess he wants the Patriot Viper, 350. We can purchase that for him. I don't know if his motherboard has an M.2. I think it does. Yeah, it's the Gigabyte Gaming X39, so it does. It should have a. Oh yeah, no, I understand, especially pictures and video. He said videos, right? So I I understand that, but it just never gave me a size that it wanted me to upgrade to. Usually it'll give you, you know, a 1 terabyte or higher or whatever. So I'm pretty certain the Gigabyte X399 has an M.2 on it. Yeah, I think there's one here and one here. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. How was I in the SSDs and now... well, 310, 330, 340. What happened to the SSD I had there? Alright, let's filter down a little more then, I guess. I'm confused here. Is this... I don't know what this thing's doing. There we go. Oh, because this doesn't contain the SSD. That's why all of the drives changed. I'm a nitwit, guys. See, I am not a very smart person. Okay, so we're gonna add that to cart. Let's see, and we've got need some help in transit. Keep in mind, crashing all the time, and I can't even do that. $100 for the budget. What do we have here? It's a Core 3 7320, and it's crashing. I'm gonna lean to it being either bad memory or a bad cooler. I guess we'll have to wait until it gets here for me to properly diagnose it instead of trying to guess. And that's already done. Okay. So let's leave that in the cart for now until we get our other pint, and then that way we're only spending a single $100 delivery. Been on one of those suspicious websites. Oh, well, yeah, you know, everybody goes to those suspicious websites. But you got to watch those historical documents one way or another, right? Because, you know, there's so much good information in those historical documents. Yeah, your level of suspicious website is, you know, seeing how people blow up their cars. So, well, good thing I checked my messages. My power supply is not up to scratch. I want a Supernova 1600 T2. You don't need a freaking 1600 watt power supply. You're not even driving the video card up to like 400 watts. I don't care what it costs to get it shipped. Just do it. Why do you want to come play now? Huh? Huh? Because have I been gone all day and you're feeling left out? Even though when we were sitting there and I was petting you and petting you and petting you while we were watching the movie, and now you decide, hey, it's playtime and I want you to bug me? Huh? Huh? Alright, let's find this 1600 watt power supply for Guido over here. 1600 Supernova. He said G2, right? T2. 1600 T2. Right there. 940 freaking bucks. Man, does that come with a free tub of Vaseline? What? Good gracious. She heard the ding dong through my headphones. Now she's barking about it. You know, maybe we'll install the green cables for him too. Have it match the green LEDs I just put in here. No, that... I hate auto cabling. Every single stinking time. And that's the thing. Unless you're running like mass quantities of LED and a lot of water cooling, and I mean there is a use for it, but 99% of the people would never even utilize close to 1600 watt. I mean, it just doesn't happen. Um, Especially on gaming rigs like this. Now, if you were running like a server or something like that, yeah, I could see it. But these aren't servers, right? I thought we had... That's the one I'm looking for right there. Okay. Is there any other wire that needs my attention? No, that one's not good. Okay. We gotta oh, I guess I don't have to remove that. It magically knows how to get around that power cord. Look at that. Magic. Actually, I think it's kind of nice that they did that for convenience, because having to unplug that every single time is just irritating. Beauty panel on the inside here. And side panel here. And side panel here. Power this thing back up. Make sure that it, you know, stinking benchmarks properly again. Yeah, I mean, 1600 watts. I mean, that is a lot of freaking power. I mean, that's like microwave territory. 1600 watts, right? I mean, that's literally how much power you're using is enough to heat food. So it's. Didn't I have a need some help? That's this one. There's a match day. I don't think I have any. I do have some used parts. I might. I'll hang on to that 600. I might use it somewhere else. I'm pretty confident I'm not going to need this 750 Ti. Alright, did you finish your benchmark? No? I would say where's Vulcan, but he's probably sitting eating dinner right now. It's usually what he does. He has a hard time catching my Wednesday stream. Alright, been trying. Okay, so we got this coming. Okay. Anything else that I need to be aware of? Okay, got your power supply squared away. We're good there. Did you send me anything? No. Okay. Nobody else has said anything on here. Great. Let's go ahead and call it a day. Go to work. Diagnose this. Where's the other one? Oh, I never accepted it. Ah. Games for my daughter. Oof, yeah. Oof, that is exactly it. My little girl has been interested in what we do at Vandals, asking questions, watching streams, and now she wants to try for herself. Playing these games. That's not good. Of course I'm not letting her play anything really violent. What, like Plants vs. Zombies, or But I don't see the harm in Hearthstones. I'm going to send over our family computer. Tomorrow? Alright, we'll accept this and then we'll analyze and see what it needs. Indeed. Yeah, I do need an oofta emote, right? What I really need is just you know, like a mod to be able to set all that stuff up for me and run it when I do my streams, because you know, I'm like what they call lazy and stuff. And yeah, if I have someone else doing it for me, it would make me feel better. Alright. Because, you know, I'm lazy and stuff. No RAM. Great. Just great. Let's see here. 27 centigrade. I'm glad I didn't buy that cooler like I was thinking, but what does this have in it? It had a 8 gig 2400 motivator. Uncle Lowen, it's got a bad motivator. Look. Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of people I would trust with that, but they know less about Twitch than I do, so I'd have to find, you know, someone who's honest enough to do that. Yeah, I need to probably spend a little more time refining my Twitch. I get a lot of people who say I need to refine it, but hey, how can I maintain the most unprofessional stream on Twitch if I'm like all the other people on Twitch? I mean, I what? So $100 budget. He had 2400 memory. So we want 2400 memory. I don't think it has to necessarily be the same pile of junk that he had before, which was that Dominator. $100, huh? Rod Munch, huh? That's RGB, so we could have additional. That would be $100. Okay. And we got the SSD, so we don't need to worry about that. What does this thing need? Installed and can run Hearthstone. Will it run? What would we need for Hearthstone? It doesn't even say. It just can run it. Yeah, they were both 4 gig. They were 4 gig mem sticks at $50 each, which makes $100. Hearthstone minimum spec, so we need at least 4 gigs of RAM, 2 gig video card, 3 gig storage, AMD Ryzen 3 quad core, okay, or equivalent, and an 80 AMD Radeon. So what does this PC have in it? It's got an i3 7320. I think it's probably just going to be the memory. Oh, it's got 4 gigs. think the Ryzen 3 quad core is higher than the i3. Choker-ons. What? What? Dead dog? Why'd you kill my dog? Yeah, 7320. So yeah, that is a lower ranking. So I would need at least an i5 6400. Yes, it is technically House Flipper for computers, yes. It could help, yeah. It would definitely help. It's a fun little game, too. Can you tug with her for a little bit? She really wants someone to tug with her. So let's come in here. Oh. What motherboard did that have in it? That has the Z270X gaming. That should support that processor, right? Z280. .270 Gaming X, okay. KB Lake. Yeah, it should support that processor. $250. What about SOCAR? I haven't even looked at SOCAR. 2, 4, 2. Oh, that requires a 1500X. That's gonna make a difference. 1500X. Seven, 5, 5. 1500X. So I need at least a 7500. Okay. And I need to double check the video card. RX 470 is there. Radeon R9 372G. The 470 is a better card than this. $280. That's the R9. What did she have in this thing? She's got the RX 470. Oh, 8 gig. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we're okay with the video card. So it's just more of a processor issue. And we needed a 7600 Intel, didn't we? That's 250. That's 200. Why does that not seem right? Alright. Yeah, but that's split across two different orders. I doed it, but I hates myself in the mornings. Alright, so we've got his SSD. We've got his replacement memory. Card's not even here yet. She's not even here yet. But we've got her ready for this here. When it comes in, I'll run the will it run anyway. Well, you know, it's just because you haven't done it all the time, dude. Like I say, the more you do it, the easier it gets. It's just like I've just been doing it for so long. It's literally a second language for me. It Okay, and we're still right under budget. Perfect. Let's go ahead and fire her up. Let's make sure the memory's set correctly. And we're running dual channel. Bibbity bobbity boo. There we go, 2400. All right, how many times have you guys seen me click on that? Like 4 times now? Every computer gets an antivirus scan. Every computer. Every computer. Why am I installing email? Yeah, yeah. I call it McBarfy. It's that and snorting. McBarfy and snorting you don't want. They're definitely doing some kind of wacky tobacco over there snorting. Come on. Slow hard drive. Alright, I've got your personal machine fixed, Picard. Would have been funny if it actually showed some infections. I would have laughed and laughed. Alright, it was 1255. Let's see what the dual channel did for it. Probably brought it up to like 1278. The dual channel in this game really doesn't bump it up by much. Need some help, something for my personal collection, gaming for my daughter. It's all tomorrow. Oh look, Kurt's playing 7 Days to Die. Big surprise! Okay, so Picard plays on this, and then he is a competing. Oh no, this is MG's machine. Still, MG is one of the top competitors, and this is her. That's it, I give up. When you run a game that is so unrealistic. This is a real life simulator, guys. Real life simulator. Telling you, you can't get any more lifelike than this simulator right here. Did I tell you I got a new gaming chair? Yeah, I got a brand new gaming chair. It's comfortable too. It reclines. It's a reclining gaming chair. I could take a nap in this thing. See what I bumped it up to. 1267. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the dual channel in this game really does not make that big of a difference. In transit, okay. We're done for the day. Make sure nobody says anything. Bling, bling, bling. Why do I have 3 machines here? Picard wants me to upgrade his machine again. Picard has 2 machines here? The footfalls in this game just sound a little forced. Gotta go ahead and pull this thing out. Install storage, yes. And install. What? Forgot to change my cables back. Hey, Vulcan, we were just talking about you. Wait, go back. Yeah, okay, so it is going to the 4. Okay, so I shouldn't have to reinstall the OS. Alright, good night. I'm tired already. I'm ready to go to bed. I should probably stabilize those RGBs, huh? There's like 45 different colors inside there. I'll do them a flavor. Yoink! Yes, I was just sitting there saying, I wonder where Vulcan is. He's probably eating dinner and ignoring that I'm streaming. He usually does that on Wednesdays. Kind of like this color red. We'll go with that. Yeah, much better. Yeah, but is that a bad thing? Alright, let's see. Now watch, I probably didn't need to buy that processor at all, but I'm pretty certain I did. Because I know this processor's not going to meet the terms of service for what games this thing needs. Definitely have a more heatsink than you need for that i3. Virus scanner. Yoink! What does he want in this piece of junk? Upgrade graphics card. He's already got a 1070. What up? Alright, Hearthstone. Yep. Okay, so definitely that. Okay, back. And we want... Yep, CPU. Okay. So I did the right thing on this. Just crash shut down the OS. Didn't exit from the OS or nothing. Helps if I remove the old one first. Always remember your thermal paste. Yeah, I checked. Okay, so 2100 is fast as that thing's gonna go. Wow, we need to change his colors too. Purple on orange? Yeah. That's stinky. Whoa. Alright, something's going on because there were like 4 sheriff vehicles that just went down my road with lights. Select the verse and swap your CPU in the thermal paste. Yes. Because if you don't swamp your CPU in thermal paste, how do you know it's actually staying cool, right? The heatsink does nothing. It's all the thermal paste. Okay, so that's good. All right, that's good. Now, I just I think I yoinked my too early because I still have to install the 2 games they requested because, you know, I'm not a smart person. I thought I've made that clear already. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna do the... Jeez. See, I'm losing control already because I'm just not paying attention and I'm only 1% here and now I can yoink this. Let's set everything up so it's orange. One of them I can't change. that's better. It'd probably go a shade lighter. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't that look better, folks? Alright, now we can drop this in the delivery area. $250 remaining. Pull this, plop that down there. Did I need to do... I think I needed to do some light management on this one too, didn't I? Oh no, I already did it. Never mind. Alright, let's collect some cash here. I was plastic strategies, I messed up, and now MG hates me. I just want to feel like I bought something new to the team, you know? I wanted to win. Anyway, sorry for all the trouble I caused you, but I think I know how to fix it. The Vandals are about adapting to the unknown, right? So I want to make my PC the unknown. I want you to replace the graphics card, but don't tell me what you replace it with. I don't need to know, as long as it can run Fort Fight. I'll adapt and overcome. That's how the Vandals do it. Okay, one of our teams is having problems with their sponsor, and I've asked if we can help. If it's good for... If it's good for one of our teams, it's good for the company as a whole, no? Okay, so Kathy, the other team manager, has sent me one of their machines. She tells me Ezra wants the GPU to be one of theirs, but her current IT technician is not up to the task. Can you do it? Sure. Speed Brando Ezra. What do they got? Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be simple, especially with a $500 budget. Graphics card. Ezra. Budget of $500, huh? Next highest one is 950. What is the power supply? 850, so no problems there. But why are all these machines running i3s, man? These are supposed to be competing machines? I mean... Let's go ahead and put this Phantom in there. Tomorrow it's in transit. Okay. Upgrade graphics card. He wants it to be unknown, huh? So if I downgrade it to this... No, it didn't even work. Probably because that can't run Fortnite. Okay. I call it Fortnite, but it's Fort Fight. I need to... I mean, he was running that, so I guess our next step is a 1080, right? They don't really have a budget, but I've got a fairly decent budget here. But I've got to watch what I got to do because I've got about $1,000 to play with. 1080. And who's our sponsor? EVGA. So if I put an EVGA card in there, yeah, let's go with this one. Hey, I got $95 left. That's terrible planning. Okay, we gotta get this stinky green cable again. Graphics card. We want this one. And we want to install this. Need to install the beauty panel. And I've got to say, just you see this case here? I've worked on this case in real life. This is the biggest piece of junk case that I've ever seen in my life. You were gonna barrage me with Kerbal videos? Your wife's old phone videos. Why does she have videos of phones? Alright, so that was a 1650... 6055 before. BC will be automatically collected on deadline. Okay. This is coming tomorrow. I thought I had the colors adjusted on this so they were all green. Maybe it didn't take because reasons. Ah. Well, you know, you always got to keep pictures of the grandkids around. I don't have any grandkids yet, so I can't brag about how awesome my grandkids are. Well, brought it up 2,000 points. That's pretty good. I'm going to call that a win. Alright, let's end. Oh, let's make sure I don't have anything special listed in here. Nobody sent me anything new. Okay. This one I just worked on. I've got a plan. Wants me to overclock. Yoink! This has blue cables. I don't know if I have blue cables. Ruh-roh. They didn't tell me I had blue cables. Alright, blue and green. That looks good. We'll go with that. Nobody saw nothing. We're just gonna ignore that. Less than 3 hours from June. Yes, yes. Well, you know, I've got a daughter that's gonna be 23 this year, so I cannot. It hasn't clicked in my big fat head yet that she's gonna be 23. Well, because a lot of them like it to be the centerpiece of their room or their, especially if they're big streamers, they want people to see all the flashies, right? So, but 99% of the time, people aren't looking at their machine anyway, they're looking at their face. So, I don't know. It's RGB has been one of those things that somehow has caught on in the PC world and it just won't go away. Yeah, and see that's what I've got. I've got a cube case over here that's all black, everything, and I mean I've got vent holes and stuff, and I could see light coming out of the vent holes if I had RGB in it, but it's off in the distance, and I wouldn't be looking at it anyway, so I don't have all the flashy stuff on it. I had a machine that had RGB at one point in time, and I'm just like, I never look at it. Why even bother spending the money on it? So I just, I mean, if you're gonna be having it as a centerpiece and everybody's gonna be looking at, I mean, who are you showing it off to, right? I mean, you show it off to your friends, and then who else is ever gonna see it, you know? And after a few months or weeks, you're just sitting there going, huh, look, lights. And it keeps you up in the middle of the night if you don't turn it off, if you sleep in that room anyway. If you don't sleep in the room, I guess it's not a problem, but yeah, and I've got my daughter's machines like that too, to where she can look inside of it, but she's got RGB down the front of it, and then that's it. But it's the case she wanted, and she wanted it more for the actual design of the case more than the lights of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if my computer sounds like it's going to be a jet engine ready to take off, especially when I'm gaming, because I have headphones all the time, so I don't care how loud my machine is. But I do want it to be quiet when I'm not using it, so that's why I've got my variable fans that, you know, when I'm gaming they ramp up, and when I'm not gaming they ramp down, and it works well for me. But yeah, no, I mean I agree. There's a lot of times to where having a machine that's screaming at you like it's ready to you know, fly to Vegas, that's... what is this one? This is overclock CPU to 4241. And that's the nature of laptops. I know a lot of laptops that, because you got to cram a small fan in there somehow, and most of those fans can barely keep up with what they have already, right? There, we'll go to 43. Let's see if this runs stable. 34 is the temp. I've got a lot of overhead on the temp there. Let's make sure it runs stable. Yeah, didn't run stable. So I think I might need to, there's a clock interval, so I need to bump up the voltage. Let's go 5. Alright, let's change our clocking here. Let's drop this down to 42. Oops. That's just 1 megahertz difference. Let's try that. This might run a little more stable. Well, that's good. It's holding stable there. Let's see what our wattage on the power draw comes out to be. Because I still achieved the overclocking. Yeah. 4241. That's exactly what I've got. 4242. 388. Boom, baby. Alright, go to PC, collect, upgrade video card. I should get some money back on that. Boom. Hey, I just saw that you did that job I asked for. Thanks. You're welcome. Thanks for handling that job for me. Much appreciated. You're welcome. I've got a plan. Can you set a stable level clock on my CPU? If I'm going to try to do this, I don't want to be let down by the hardware. I just hope I can remember the plan on no pressure. Okay. Hi, sorry for the short notice, but I just heard from my manager that we need to show off our liquid coolers more. Do you think you could fit EVGA sealed liquid coolers in all your players' cases? CLC 280 liquid coolers. I want the 280s. That's something I'm going to have with me on game day. We'll keep that in my thing. Because I think tomorrow's game day, right? Yeah, tomorrow's game day. So we'll pick these up. All the machines should be picked up. Where are my machines? It won't let me? Oh, are you kidding me? Set up the PC on stage. Diagnose and fix. Wait a minute, what? No CPU found. What? I don't have one of those CPUs. Same day delivery, $200. Oh, good grief. Huh, I could probably do it on this. Why can't I install it there? Probably because it really desperately wants me to remove that. I don't understand. Oh, because you don't have it secured there, Dev. Okay, finish. Are you sure you're finished and ready to set the PCs up on stage? Yes. Da, da, da. Yes. Technical support required. What does that mean? Disaster strikes mid-game. Your players may need you to step in. You'll have to work against the clock to get them back in the game. If you're done before the countdown finishes, press F to resume the match, okay? Which game needs the help? Accidentally spilled stuff all over their expensive kit. Oh, quick, crack out my sponge. Is that it? Are we good? We're fine? Sure. Hey, we won again! Hey, we won again! A new challenge for you. Challenge accepted. This is a chance you can't afford to miss. We're changing the world. Join us. They all sound mean. Sponsor feedback 2-44 because I didn't get those coolers in. Disappointed to see you went over budget last week. Make sure this doesn't happen again. I've been over budget every single time. Okay. Having a bit of a meltdown here. Just keep trying to do this strategy I planned, but it's not working. Keep getting what I'm supposed to do and doing. Spilled my drink everywhere. Send help. My PC isn't booting. Help. Oh, I already fixed that, so it doesn't matter. Do I stick with the Vandals or do I move to a different team? What do you think I should do? Stick with the Vandals? This is a chance you can't afford to miss. A new challenge for you. We're changing the world. Join us. Ah! Maybe we should go to the Dragons. You've got talent for sure, and we think the plus within our, it's a newly formed team with 3 top talent players hired from around the globe. Surely this is one chance you can't afford to miss. A brand new opponent has just opened up on our computers of 3 players, but you're up for the challenge, right? Actually, this is kind of a last minute, and you're the only person we thought to contact, so we're really hoping you accept. take us even further. Get them the hardware they need to dominate the field. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Trinity. I'm tired of the Vandals. There's too much drama. Alright, there's that one. Room to grow. Your new team has provided you with a fancy new workshop. Make yourself at home. I wonder if people are going to be mad that I abandoned them. Oh, good gracious. Wanted you to have a souvenir of our time together. Okay, great. I'll throw it in the garbage. Sent you a gift, thanks. Great, throw that in the trash. I need my computer to find out how they... Big problem. Sorry to start you off on such a dramatic note, but I can't be helped. Well, you know, there's reasons for that, but we won't go into them here. Someone hacked into my streaming account on Twits TV and deleted my entire channel. I don't know who would do such a thing. See, this is why you need two-factor authentication, but I will hunt them down with the fury of 1,000 suns. I'll need my computer to find out how they gained access. Can you get it to me by Tuesday? No, because you want to murder someone. I'm not going to be a part of your murder plot. Oh, I wanted to leave this drama. Hi, hello, hey. Could I have a Corsair case fan? That'd be really cool. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why I gave her that voice. It just sounded like the right thing to do. Thanks again for coming back and helping out last week. Good luck with the new team. Yeah, no problem. Alright, so where are these gifts that they left for me? And who buys orange couches? I mean, really? Let's see what the email system has in store for me here. But Beatrice, I hear you ask. What is my budget for this week? I'm glad you asked. The budget this week has been set at 8,200. Any questions? No? Great. I was always going over budget because I'm ordering everything same day and it's costing $100. Maybe I should just stop doing that? Hello and welcome to Trinity Sports. I'll be your host, Beatrice, as we head into what looks set to be one heck of a tournament. You've come to us with good recommendations, and I can't wait to see what you'll achieve for us. Now, let's meet the contestants. Let's meet the contestants! I mean, players. Drama around every turn. Our first player is the mysterious and deadly Blade Slasher. She's been having some problems with her PC, which isn't booting up right now. I'm hoping you can figure out what's wrong. Word of advice, don't get on her bad side. She's a student of the Blade, as I'm sure she will remind you many times. Okay. Meet Little Toot. Our second player is an Little Toot. Light-hearted and fun to be around. She's our shining star, our silver lining, but our computer is in a bad way. Our previous IT tech was in the middle of installing a new cooling setup, but never finished the job. Here's a case fan and a cooler missing for sure. Can you finish what they started? Oh, jeez. meet Voidix. Our third and final player is Voidix, a science fiction fan who can tell you every single guest star in every single episode of her favorite TV show. Information which I guess could be very important one day. I want you to make sure her PC can run the game, recommended specs, so she can be ready for this weekend. Urgent help needed for another Vandal team. Looking great, thank you. Okay, well, let's go ahead and discard this garbage, and let's go figure out what's broken with all these piles of garbage here. I did have, they sent me gifts, and I gotta figure out how to get into my gifts. Oh, maybe it's these two things. Oh. Wow, look at that. Oh, I've got, oh, that's so nice of them. Can I throw those in the garbage? Hi, little fishy. Hi, little fella. Alright. Let's see what's wrong with this thing. Let's see here. The first thing I see wrong is that the memory is turned off. So we're going to turn that on. And only has one hard drive. Temperature seems to be okay. LCC without throttling. Can play recommended specs. Okay, so we're gonna have to see what we gotta upgrade. Always gotta run that. Really wish I could do multiple programs at once, but it won't let me do that. Gotta install Will It Run so we can see how far off we are. Run our overclocking. World's slowest hard drive. Can't be the world's slowest hard drive. I own the world's slowest hard drive. It's a 10 meg mini scribe MFM hard drive. And yes, you heard that correctly. 10 meg. Not 10 gig. 10 meg. Let's install the lighting too because we're going to need that. Yoink. Of course, this is the back of it. Come on, Socko. Recommended specs. Oh, it only needs additional memory. How convenient. Didn't I have some additional RAM? I thought I had extra RAM laying around. Oh yeah, this one's broken, huh? Alright, so we're gonna have to buy some RAM memory for this thing. And that looks to be the 2133 memory. We need to install my stick again so I can install the game. Cause I forgot to install the game. Because I am just so little insane. It did say recommended specs, right? Yeah, recommended specs. So we need the 4 gigs. Okay. And I don't know why they say it's not stable. Maybe they've got a weak power supply? Because it's got like a 200, 300 watt power supply. I mean, it's not throttling, and it's not... I don't, I almost think there should be more to that than what it's letting on, but okay. Diagnose and fix. Okay, it's probably the same thing on this. We gotta yoink this off. And, oh, see, wrong side again. I should know it's this side. I need to buy some cables. Oh, look, no power. No power. I wonder if it's a bad, bad power supply. Oh, power supply's good. So that means it's the motherboard. Let's look. Oh, look, it's broken. Oh, well, no, that's an Intel board. Well, you know. No, those are lower end. Because I think the SOCAR requires... Yeah, at the very least it requires, so those are lower end processors anyway. Okay, so we need to order a motherboard for an AMD. And we had this bad boy in there, so let's go ahead and add this to cart. We need to order memory. And we have this bad boy. Let's add that to cart. Hey, we're competing in esports, but we're not going to give you a single machine that's exactly like the other machines, because that's just plain silly. Ooh, this is hot. Who's a hotin'? Oh. This must have been one of the computers that needed a cooler. Thought they said there was a cooler for this thing. Alright, well that's running stable, so I'm going to shut that off. Never finished a job. There's a case fan. And a cooler missing for sure. Well, I have a spare case fan. Slap that on there. And none of this cooling fits in here, huh? Probably too tall. Alright, let's find a cooler for this thing. It's LGA, it's LGA. 125. I think that should fit in that case. Okay. Let's do next day. Because I don't think anything's 2 days, 4 days, tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty much golden for now. We'll do one more day and then we'll call it. And now my phone's going to explode. Okay. Let's see what these guys want, what these nut jobs are after now. Hey, looks like someone logged in. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Is this the one that's missing the... It's a shame I have lost my saved clips, but at least now I have a chance to make all new memories. Do you think you can install an AMD Ryzen 5 6-core? That way I can capture with better performance. And I want to know tomorrow if possible. Got a lot of catching up to do. Oh my gosh. Now I need to order another part. I'm gonna have to order another cooling fan too. You know, I don't think I can do a Corsair. Did she really say she wanted a Corsair? Corsair case fan. I'm looking at cooler. Case fan, that should be a little easier. Let's go ahead and add this one. We'll have to remove that other one we installed in there. And we want to go to processor. We want to go 3600. She say X. Yeah, 3600X. Almost ordered the Intel because I'm not paying attention. Ooh. What if we got her the XTX? Nope, we're going to give her precisely what she wanted. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna... I don't think it's gonna break. We'll leave that one there for now. Motherboard. We can't go for a motherboard. The motherboard is here for you. What video card came out of this thing? I don't remember. You got an RX 480. You look like you have an RX 480. And it looks like I have an RX 480 here. Okay. Yes. Now there was a guy who was talking about memory, and he was saying that the reason why we remember things from long, long, long ago is because we constantly repeated it. And the reason why we can never remember why we go into the kitchen is because we have the thought, we get up, and we immediately react to it. By the time we get to the kitchen, we've had 100 different thoughts and totally forgot why we got up to go to the kitchen. It's just human nature. It's just now if we get up and say I'm going into the kitchen for some peanut butter. No boot device. Oh, because I don't think I plugged that in, did I? Because I think this had a M.2, right? Oh, that one's broken. Well, I guess we're going to have to order all these parts today. Trying to avoid that $100 charge. Not doing very frickin' well, am I? This is waiting on the freaking CPU, so. That's a $60 one. I think that's what I had, didn't it? Oh no, it was a Patriot Squirt. Well, you know what? You're getting this one. I don't care. This is going to hurt. But yeah, I mean, I still know with your RLL and MFMs, you had to go in and you had to do the drive mapping on it through debug, and you had to do the F-disk low-level format, and you had to do the actual F-disking, and then you had to do the formatting on the drive, and then you could finally install DOS, right? And you set the controller card up to recognize the one drive, and if you have two drives, you had to do the particular pinouts for the MFM and RLLs, and they had to have the ribbon cable linked here and there and everywhere. Yeah, uh, it, it's really come a long way to make it simple compared to how it was way back in the day, right? Um, I forgot to add the Corsair cooler on there. Oh no, I did get the case fan, didn't I? Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm fine. Ignore me, I'm fine. See? Not thinking here, guys. This thing's gonna run really, really good. I think they need to keep their paws off of it. Or are they trying to say hit the pause button? I don't know. Either way, it's silly. Yoink! Done. Install storage. And I've got to remove the video card again. Just to install an M.2. Doesn't make sense why. I mean, I could have totally slid that thing in underneath there. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Ruh-roh. Blue screened over there. Gotta go figure out why. I'm gonna say it's probably the power supply. Because I think that had a 200, well, no, this had the 200 on it, huh? Maybe they both have a 200. Incomplete K. Oh, yeah, because the top's missing here, you doofus. Let's go ahead and toss this in. I'm pretty certain it's going to be power supply related. I bet I'm going to have the same problem with this one, too. Okay. Oh, because this is a 250. And we're right at 245. That is definitely well past the 80% threshold that they prefer for you to have. Uncorrectable hardware error. Well, apparently that front fan never got plugged in. I don't think that's my uncorrectable hardware error. Uncorrectable hardware error. I have no place to plug that into, do I? How am I supposed to install that fan? go again. So what happens if I... Oh, now see that link to here. Okay, well, I guess we'll go with that then. Putting this thing all back together. Yeah, he needs another 16,000 watt, 1600 watt one, right? Putting this thing all back together here, and I doubt I've even fixed the problem. But maybe I did. Maybe that fan moving. I can't tell if it... Yeah, it's spinning. That's spinning. That's spinning. I need to install the overclock tools, or the overclock tester. See what's causing this thing to fail. Be interesting if just that one fan was causing it to trip. Really gonna be mad if it's that heatsink. No, it's the power supply. So what has... Well, because I added a different processor, which is drawing more power. That's why it's different than the others, because this does have a more upscale. I don't think it'll have any problems now. It's probably going to level her out around 300 to 320 watt. $275. All right, we're good there. Completed tomorrow. Complete today. 3 days. This one I have to put My nemesis. This is a computer belonging to my primary suspect for the hacking case. My nemesis. Jorge. I've known that dog since we were at school. We studied martial arts together until he gave up. Now he has an office job. He was weak then and he's weak now, but I think he remained jealous of my abilities. I think you're taking it way too personal. I bet that he doesn't even give two wits about you. I went to his house and spoke to his mother. She knows I work with computers, so she gave me his rig and asked if I could make it faster. Haha! Obviously a pitfall attempt. A pitiful attempt to distract me from the truth. But I won't fall for it. The evidence is on this computer. I know it! I want you to run a scan for malware so I can be sure it's safe before I look for files myself. But I don't want his mother to suspect anything, so you better install an extra 8 gigs of RAM to throw her off the scent. What am I, a bloodhound? Alright, we'll deal with this later. I did accept that, right? Yeah, it's in transit. Okay. He snitched to his mom. Right? 2 days for that. 16 gigs of RAM. What does that have? I'll get that ordered now. Oh, it's got the Shein Titan. Okay. I have a budget of $100. That's 60. Alright, whatever. Alright, that'll get here tomorrow. Alright, well that's gonna conclude my stream for tonight. I think we've done our bit for King and Country for now. We'll smash this one out real quick. Well, you know what? There's going to be a lot of extra work because you know how this thing's going to be. It's just going to be one of those. Here's 900 emails of me wanting you to rebuild every computer in your shop because storyline. And of course, we had to put in a heatsink that covers everything up because of reasons. See, here they all come. There. Be quiet. Oh, it doesn't look like he has anything on this. Why? Yoink! Chicks with Bics. And inflatable girlfriends. Huh, interesting. Alright. I'm not even going to read their messages because I know if I read their messages, I'm going to get stuck doing this thing even more than what I'm doing it now. Important preservation work. Yes, I'll accept that one. Love to chat about my gaming rig, but I'm actually in the middle of a project at home right now. I'm trying to back up my collection of cult sci-fi VHS tapes. It's very important that this history is preserved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you do a quick Google search, you'll find them all on DVD, but yeah, sure, whatever. My PC is really close to running out of disk space. Can you add some more so I can keep things going? Didn't we just add space to your machine? I mean, whatever. That's for next time, kids. Maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. Don't do it. Don't even look at the cell phone. Don't even look at. Let's get this thing out of here and call it good. Don't even look at the message on the phone. Don't. See, I'm trying to convince myself, but it's not really working. Place in delivery area. Collect. Yay, I made a bunch of money back. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Hope you all had a wonderful time. I hope that you join me tomorrow. I'm going to probably play this again. Because it's random game Thursday tomorrow. So, this is a random game. And I think we'll continue our esports. Let's see how far we can get with this. It's been a while since I played this. Wanted to get back on it. And, yeah. If you haven't already, tell people about my channel. Tell them it's boring as all sin, but they'll love it. And, yeah, have them join me. And I'll give everybody a good night. Later.